Horses come in all shapes, sizes, and colors, but never in my life have I ever come across one that isn't magnificent. But there are some unique horses that have taken things a notch higher and possess jaw-dropping, head-turning features that will leave you amazed. And if you are ever lucky to see them, you will surely be left staring. From golden horses to horses with natural curly fur, stick around as we take a look at horses that are born once every 1,000 years. To start us off is the all-time majestic Frisian horse. I mean, just take a look at this black beauty. The Frisian horse is one of the oldest breeds in Europe and was initially used as a war horse in the Middle Age. It is not only unique for its all-black shiny coat, but also for the way that it carries itself with so much elegance. Yes, this horse is pretty and it knows it. Its gracefulness can be witnessed through its brisk, high-stepping trot, but that is not all. The Frisian horse is endowed with thick, wavy hair on its mane and tail that your Brazilian wig can't compete with. It would be such a shame to see this breed go into extinction. Some people would say that this horse breed is a warm-blooded breed, mainly because it is energetic, eager to learn, intelligent, and also very gentle. And that isn't far from the truth. And if you think that the Frisian horse is mind-blowing enough, wait until you take a look at the owsla. This is a horse that one would think came out of a dream, if not straight out of a movie. Surprisingly, it is one of the oldest horse breeds to have ever existed and dates back to over 3,000 years ago. Looking at the owsla, one is instantly drawn to the metallic shine on their coats. In case you are wondering, they are not spray painted or dipped in pure gold. This is an all-natural look. This unique color lies in the unique structure of their hair. This magnificent horse originated from Turkmenistan and was used by nomadic tribes for long-distance travel through the Karakum Desert. Their natural metallic sheen came in handy during raiding parties, as the horse would camouflage with the desert, making it hard to spot. It also has a lean, athletic build, endurance and speed giving the raiders a clear advantage. Today, sadly, inbreeding is turned out to be a major threat to this already rare breed. But there is no way that we can talk about rare horses without mentioning the Marwari. Now, if you were to size it up from the hooves, you will be drawn to its long, steady legs, refined athletic build, a high-set neck, and when you get to the head, there is something you possibly can't miss. Their very unique ears. Marwari are endowed with ears that curve at the top, and the tips of the ears touch or almost touch. This exotic breed originated in India and was first bred in the 12th century. They were initially used as cavalry horses, and in present time, they are used in polo, show jumping, and dressage. In India, they are particularly showcased in parades and ceremonies, and I can assure you that those unique ears are usually more than enough to draw attention. Unfortunately, this majestic breed is on the verge of extinction. To put that into perspective, there are less than 1,000 Marwari horses in India, and less than 30 outside of India. The chance of seeing one is almost non-existent. So if you get to see one, consider it your lucky day. In fact, go crazy and buy yourself a lottery ticket, because you never know. Another good day to spin the wheel should be the day you come across a Camarillo white horse. With only 30 of them remaining worldwide, they are at the top of the list when it comes to rare horses. Unlike gray horses that are born dark and then lighten with age, Camarillo white horses are born white. And no, they do not contain the lethal white gene that you are probably thinking about. They do, however, have a unique gene mutation that prevents their smooth coats from expressing any colors, and they are the only horse breed that carries this distinct gene. In addition to their snow white coats, this odd breed is characterized by big, beautiful eyes, a sturdy, refined build, and well-arched necks. The Camarillo white horse also has a friendly personality and is always a delight to watch in parades, festivals, show jumping, and dressage. Another rare horse breed that is sure to have heads turning is the Bashkir Curly. And if you still can't figure out what kind of horse this is, well, the clue is in its name. Yes, its odd factor is the soft, curly coat. Its soft, fine hair can roll up into ringlets. soft, deep waves, or crushed velvet. And just like people, the curl pattern really depends on the individual. The curls don't just end on the coat, they are in the manes and tails too. And get this, ladies, even their eyelashes are curled. They don't need to scramble their way into a Sephora store looking for an eyelash curler. But during winter, the curls become even tighter. Bashkir Curly has a calm and friendly personality, so don't be afraid to satisfy your undying desire to run your fingers through its soft, curly coat. And if you are allergic to horses, all hope is not lost, as their coats are in fact hypoallergenic. Here is another interesting bit. They can shave their mane and tail in the summer, and it will grow back in the fall or winter. The curls of the Bashkir Curly is not only the strange thing, as their mystery stretches into their background. No one is 100% sure for how long this breed has been in America, or even which part it came from. Now, while someone is still looking that up, let's take a look at a horse breed that has existed for thousands of years. Meet the Przewalski. It is the last truly wild horse breed remaining. It is so old that its genetic makeup is slightly different from other breeds. It is usually done in color and has a dark brown dorsal stripe that runs along the back and begins to thicken toward the tail. And if that is not enough to identify it, you can always take a look at its mane, as it stands erect and doesn't fall to the side like in other horses. If you never come across one in real life, you can't miss it in the famous ancient cave paintings. Initially, they were freely roaming in Asia and Europe, but then came the changes in the environment and competition from people and livestock, thereby forcing the Przewalski to move to East Asia. Luckily, their population is currently on the rise, so there is hope for them after all. Yakut is another old horse breed that stands out from the crowd. They are famous for their small size, but especially for their fur, which is far much thicker than most winter coats. Since they live in the Yakutian region where temperatures can go as low as 4 degrees Celsius, they have to be well adapted, and unlike most horse breeds, they can withstand frigid temperatures. Their long, shaggy coats can become dense and reach lengths of up to 8 centimeters just in time for the winter. And during this season, they also reduce their metabolism while staying on their feet, thereby achieving a technique known as standing hibernation. This kind of hibernation is only unique to this breed. During fall, their stunt trunk allows them to hold fat reserves that contribute to keeping them warm during the cold season. They also produce more cryoprotectants, which are basically chemicals that prevent their tissues from freezing. According to scientists, Yakuts are capable of reducing the volume of circulating blood when temperatures are low. So I guess it's safe to say that these horses are more prepared for winter than you and I could ever be. From Russia, we cross over to Iran, where we meet the Caspian horse. Its small size, short ears, and high set might have you mistake it for a pony. It is one of the oldest domesticated breeds. At some point, they were even believed to have gone extinct for close to 1,000 years, but were thankfully rediscovered in 1960. Caspian horses boast of their excellence in jumping, driving, eventing, and dressage. The long distance between the hocks and hips is what makes them great jumpers. They also have 5 major skeleton differences from other horses, and come in a variety of colors. They are also very hardy, so you don't have to worry about getting them horseshoes unless you're taking them for a long journey in extremely stony terrain. So which of these horses would you pay to see in real life?